Thank you very much, Luis. Sports fans, we have come to at least my last game of the day, which would be number 5. And I have my partner, Taya, the great Taya, next to me. Hi, Taya.
Hi. Hi, everybody. My name is Taya Polyak.
Okay, well, Taya is a star on the USC Women Lady Trojans national champions and a great contributor to our broadcast today. Today, I'm finishing my duties off with Fight On Water Polo Club, which might be associated with the University of Southern California and the great team that they have, and the Los Angeles Water Polo Club, which might be associated, or is associated with the UCLA. So these two great rivals are coming together for the first time since a pretty significant championship game. And now it's a new season. It's just the summer, and it doesn't ultimately matter, but it really does matter. Do you think when these two teams get together it matters?
I think it matters to both teams.
Okay, well, Taya would know because she was part of a very significant championship game against a very worthy Bruin opponent. But congratulations again on your victory.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Terrific. So, look, I'm going to be relying on Taya and Luis and Kevin and the folks around here for helping me with color commentary, spotting, because she knows more players on either team than I do because she's actually a collegiate star, and I just barely know the rules of the sport. So I'm going to rely on Taya for any help I need and help for as soon as who might be doing the sprint, for example, and that would actually be Chase Dodd. Do you know Chase Dodd, too?
Yeah, he's from Huntington. He's from my hometown.
I love that. What a famous hometown you have. Don't we have a U.S. Olympic team goalie that might be from Huntington Beach as well? Is it Alex Wolf from Huntington Beach High School?
I'm not sure. I grew up in Bakersfield. So
you did?
Yeah.
That's a great town. I'll tell you about Bakersfield in a moment as well. But if that's Chase Dodd, that's Jack Kavanaugh now, number 24. Let me just see. That's Tommy Gruelle. Tommy Gruelle. So Tommy Gruelle is going to be doing the sprint for the UCLA Bruins. I think we're about to start right now. And at any time, if you can contribute anybody you see on the USC roster right now that you can recognize who's in the water. It's hard to see with the glare.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who's sprinting.
Okay, and who's that? Number 4 was that? Stefan, that was Xander Lancel?
Yeah, Stefan Valvich was sprinting.
Oh, it's Stefan. Okay, that's terrific. Number 5, that's Ash Moulton. Ash Moulton to the nice pass to the center. A great defense by Cam Regan. A nice defensive play, Cam Regan, with it looks like Bernardo Maritza goal with a nice outlet pass and a goal score by
Chase Dodd.
Chase Dodd. That is the true freshman, Chase Dodd, for UCLA. And it starts with a great defensive stand and a great block by Bernardo Maritzi from Florence, Italy. A nice outlet pass to Chase Dodd. And we've got a 1-0 lead. Nice start for UCLA or Los Angeles Water Polo Club. So who has the ball now? That's number 3.
To Jake Earhart.
Okay.
Passing it over to Ash Moulton.
Okay. Ash Moulton.
Going down to Jacob Merchep.
Thank you. Listen to my partner.
Back up to Ash Moulton.
Thank God.
Shot and goal.
That's a beautiful shot. Look, that was Ash Moulton just under the arms of Bernardo Maritzi, the capable UCLA goalie, with the glare in his face too. It looks like a very nice left-handed shot to the corner. And thank God Taya's with me because she knows these guys better than me, and at least on the USC side. So thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Who's playing defense right now?
X1 there's Ash. X2 is Jacob.
Okay.
Center defending is Jake Earhart. At X3 it's Xander. At X4 is Stefan Valvich, and at X6 would be Wyatt Barker.
That's great. So that's a nice shot there by Jake Kavanaugh, but that would be Nick Porter at goal.
Yeah, Nick Porter in the goal, and number 4 was excluded on UCLA.
Okay, right now?
Yeah.
Okay, Jake Kavanaugh. That's right. Jake, one of the stars from last year's run to the national championship, but he's sitting out for
he's also from Huntington Beach.
Huntington. Thank you. I love that. I love Huntington Beach. And that was Jacob Mercep with the shot, but a field block. I think it was Cameron Regan. Cameron with the stop right there. Number 8, UCLA. Bernardo Maritzi looking for the outlet pass. He sees somebody open.
That's Tanner Police.
Tanner Police. Thank God Taya knows who Tanner Police is. And, oh boy, That was Nick Porter. Nick Porter lets you know that he made a nice stop. Love Nick. Just met him a little earlier. What a great kid. Tanner Police, the true freshman last year, made a nice contribution for the run that they had. Number 10, that's Eli. And a nice, that's Tommy Gorell with a nice defensive play there. Back to his goalie, Bernardo Marizzi from Florence. We got to go to Florence. That's a great spot that I want to go back to. Oh my goodness. So number 11, that's who's that? I can't even see right now. Well, it's usually number 20 right now. Hayden Nightingale up top with number 24. That's Tommy Gruel. Tommy to number 12, Chase Dodd. Right in the middle, and just a common foul. Let me know who's surrounding the boys in the whole set in the middle. Oh, that's a nice shot, but you had Nick Porter there for the save just in case it was going to stay within the net. But sailed over with Nick Porter looking for an outlet pass. And a great start to the game, 1-1, 5 minutes into the game. They said good to have Ash Moulton joining your program.
Yeah, I think Ash is great for the Trojans. Once he first came, all I heard from the guys is how much they love him.
Now, we do know it's a great kid, great family. That's fantastic. Jacob Mercip to Jake Earhart. Earhart just underneath the arms of Bernardo. And now we have an entire shift change for the Bruins, and kind of hard to keep up. And I will not ask my partner, Taya, to actually let me know who's in the water, because there's a lot of changes and it's hard to keep up. But feel free to just let me know who you might recognize.
Yeah,
right
for
now.
the Trojans, we have Tom McGuire, Marcus Longton, Carson Kranz, Chris Aguiloso, Max Miller, and who's number 6?
Number 6 would be Chris Sturdivant. I got to know how to pronounce his name at least. What a great player. And the UCLA players, I'll try to get in there as well. That's Jean Pierre right now with the ball. Number 5 would be Jack Larson. A very strong Northern California contingent in the water now with Tom McGuire, Jack Larson, and Marcus Longton, the great Marcus Longton. And nice pass to the whole set. And, that is a fabulous shot. Right just past Nick Porter's arms. That would be, who's that now? Taya, number 13. Number 13, that would be Felix. Well, we can say welcome back, Felix. We missed you very, very much last year. And he's been a perfect gentleman, staying at our house now for the last few days. What a great young man. And great to have Felix back after a year off last year. So Felix playing strong defense right now. And feel free, Tay, to let me know if what's happening right now. So you said USC's trying to get the ball in the middle right now, or what's the goal right now for USC?
I think just utilizing the defense and read the defense, and that's what they're going to do. So it's based off of what the defense does is what USC is going to do.
Right, got it. And this is great defense by UCLA. That's John Piero from the great town of Naples, Italy. I'd love to go there too. Great food. And John Piero to Bernardo. Bernardo over to Jack Larson from Camp Lindo High School at CC United Water Polo, and a strong contributor to last year's championship run. Number 7, that was John Piero. John Piero over to Jack, I think that's Jake Kavanaugh, I think. The ball, no, that's Chase Travisano. Lefty Chase Travisano. Nice pass to the middle. Somebody turned. That was
nice block.
That was very nice block. Nick Porter is an excellent goalie. When he's hot, he's hot.
Yeah.
And
great guy too.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right? I love that.
Always a smile on his face.
I love that.
Very positive.
Love that. Actually, reminds me of my own son Giorgio sometimes, right?
Yeah.
That's good. Marcus Longton. That was Marcus Longton.
Kranz with the shot.
And Bernardo with the save. The great Bernardo coming up with a very, very nice save against a very nice shot by Carson Kranz, number 24, Carson Kranz. So you got number 17 now is Chase Travisano trying to find an open teammate. He found an open teammate and a shot on goal. Let's see. That's right. Tried to alley-oop that one. Nick Porter says no. Nick Porter said, no, that ain't happening around me. I think we have an ejection.
Number 13.
Number 13. Thank you. That's Felix. Felix got the first score, the second score for the Bruins, or LA Water Polo Club. But Felix gets the ejection right now in the backcourt. Let's see if USC can take advantage of this. That's Tom McGuire, local boy, Tom McGuire. Marcus Longton, local boy. And
Carson Krantz.
That's a great shot there. The bar did not help, but that was a very, very nice shot. But I don't think Bernardo would have gotten that one. So it was a nice play. And then number 22, Mo Kenny.
Yes.
Mo Kenny from
Makoto from Newport Beach.
Oh man, the polo down there is unbelievable, huh?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And a very nice gentleman staying at our house for the last 3 or 4 days. That was Hayden Nightingale, I believe, with the ball, throwing the outlet pass over Chase Travisano. Work in the middle is Felix. Who's guarding Felix right now?
That is Chris Aguiloso, and he was just excluded.
That's right. A nice job by Felix drawing the exclusion. And we have a TV timeout. No, we don't. We have a referee timeout. During football games, you say TV timeout during break. So can't wait for football, by the way. Okay, so I don't know what the rules are sometimes. So do you have any idea what they were talking about out there?
They didn't see the number that was excluded, so they needed to make sure that both refs were talking about the same person to exclude.
It's good to have Taya on the call with me right now because I would make something up, but Taya knows what she's talking about. So UCLA working the ball around the perimeter. That Giampiero to the middle. Oh, that was a nice attempt at an alley-oop. Wow, that was a rebound. You know, timing is everything, but also location. And that was, let me see the replay.
That was number 5.
Number 5? That would be Jack Larson. We love the local boys. Jack Larson of Camp Lindo fame and CC United fame. His brother, Ben Larson, I believe, has made a commitment to one of these wonderful schools recently and is representing the country on the U.S. national team in Europe right now. So great for Jack Larson. Great for Jack Larson and great for the USA. So now I see Ash Moulton with the ball right now. I see Giorgio, my own son Giorgio right now, playing some tough defense, trying to play some tough defense in there. Oh boy. I won't mention what happened there.
Assist by Stefan Vovic to Wyatt Baker.
That's right. Well, thank you, by the way. Thank you. Because I missed all that. And who scored that one? That was
Wyatt Baker.
Well, that was a very nice combination.
Or Barker.
Yeah.
My apologies.
That's right. Well, so Giorgio's in the water right now, getting face guarded by number 4, Xander Lansell. That's right.
So we got Ash Moulton, Jacob Merchep, Jake Earhart, who just got excluded, Xander, and Wyatt Baker and Stefan Vovic in the pool for the Trojans.
That's right. And we got a 6-on-5, or a 5-meter actually, being forced by Gabe DeCiplio, and I think it was number 4, Xander Lansell, that pulled his arm down and forcing a 5-meter with Tommy Gruel facing off against Nick Porter. That was a goal by Tommy from Cathedral Catholic High School in San Diego County, and representing the country in many national teams. A nice shift there by UCLA, and just to level set you all, it's 4-3 right now. The LA Water Polo Club over the Fight On Water Polo Club, tied to UCLA and USC with about a minute and 10 seconds left. We are in action right now. Who has the ball right now?
USC.
And that was Stefan Vovic.
Yes, now to Jake Earhart. Down to Carson Krantz.
I'm going to have Taya take over. So,
nice. Wow. Shot and goal by Carson Krantz.
Not much Bernardo could have done on that one. That was a beautiful shot right on the corner. And you know what? This is the summertime. This game means absolutely nothing, but you tell that to the kids in the water. It means the world to them because they're playing each other.
Especially when it's a crosstown rivalry.
That's right. You know that crosstown rivalry, right?
Yeah, I
Always
do.
fun?
It's always fun, yeah.
That's right. That's great. And you know what? After the game, you can all give each other a hug and a high five and say, you know what?
No, it's great.
That's great. That's great, Taya. That's great. That's great. So let's see what the Bruins can do right now. Let's see what the Bruins can do right now. It's by Jack Larson with the ball. Jack Larson.
Guarded by Jacob Merchep.
Okay. Looking for number 14. He found him. That's Max Berg. Max Berg from Long Beach. Max Berg retrieves the ball. Almost a steal by Carson Krantz, who was a freshman last year. Is that right?
Yes, Carson was a freshman last year from Loyola High School.
Loyola. That's a turnover. The shot clock expired, so USC has a chance to take the lead with the last shot of the quarter. And we've got Nick Porter looking for, and he found. Who's that?
Found Stefan Vovich, and up top to Reed Stemler.
Oh, wow.
Down at position 6 to Jacob. Now into Ash Moulton.
Oh, boy.
5-meter drawn for Ash Moulton on Makoto Kennedy.
Oh. That's tough for Mo to deal with that move. You're kind of stuck when a kid like Ash makes a move like that. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, Ash is very strong.
That's right. And this is Jacob Mercer?
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, sorry. Luis is probably – I'm sorry, Luis. So you know what? I get a little too excited sometimes, as Taya just found out right there. But again, we've seen some incredibly great polo work, goalie work, a lot of great saves. Logan Estes comes to mind. But you had Bernardo Marizzi there with a 5-meter block, which just doesn't happen against this great competition like this. So would you say that was a nice stop right there?
Yeah, I think
the
best teams are going to have 2 of the best goalies, 2 of the best every player.
That's right. Well, we love seeing that. And I'm going to take a quick break, maybe a minute or two break, and let Luis go to some music. And thank you, Teo, for the commentating. You're making a difference.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, look, I think we're back in action right now. I think that's Tommy Gruel, excuse me.
And Stefan Vovich.
Okay, we'll see. Now, it's important. A little birdie might have told me that the winner of this game gets a better time tomorrow morning. The loser might have to get up pretty early. So
they're battling for some sleep.
Well said. Taya's good. They're battling for some sleep right now. We'll see. So that's Jake. Is that Earhart right now?
Yeah, that's Jake Earhart
Okay, you tell
to
me.
Carson Kranz.
That's right. Thank you. You're helping the audience out there because.
Down to Jacob Merchep. Exclusion called on number 23, Tanner Police.
Okay, thank you. Well, I'm going to have Taya. That's a turnover right there. UCLA. Actually, so he has to come all the way out, right?
Yeah, he
Taya?
still has to come out of the box.
So it'll be a 5-on-6 for a little while, actually, because it's going to be hard for him to get into play, right? He has to wait. Oh, does he have to wait?
No, he doesn't have to wait.
Oh, they're going to sub
They're
him.
subbing him.
Oh, got it. Okay, so number 7 with the ball right now, that's Giampiero from Naples, Italy, with Ash Moulton guarding him. Number 24, Tommy in the water. The addition of, that's Chase Dodd. That's Giorgio. Is that Giorgio? That's my Giorgio. Yeah. Giorgio in the water right now, getting worked on by
Stefan Vavic.
Okay. Turnover right now for in favor of USC. Nick Porter with the ball looking for an open teammate.
Nick Porter down to Jacob Merchep.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Down to Ash. Ash back up to Jacob. To Jake Earhart. Down into Tony Nardelli.
And you know what?
Stolen.
Bernardo comes out of the goal. And rescues a decent opportunity for USC or the Fight On club taking the lead. So we'll see if UCLA can take the lead or the LA Water Polo Club. And a turnover. And a little fun in the middle of the pool there. So it's Nick Porter looking for an open teammate. This sport can get a little nasty, correct?
Yeah.
That's right.
You could say that.
Right.
Carson Kranz with the ball down at position 1. Working with the ball. Down to Jake Earhart, shot and goal from the post.
That's really good. And it was a tough job. Eli was working hard and doing great, but again, keep in mind, Eli is a true freshman trying to compete at this level. Each tough when you've got, again, a veteran, Carson Kranz, of 1 full year now. So Carson did a nice job scoring on an alley-oop from?
No, Jake Earhart scored from an assist from Carson Kranz.
That's right. Thank you very much, Taya. Thank God for Taya.
My pleasure.
That's right. So shout out to a good friend across the country, old roommate from UC Santa Barbara, Jim Hannigan, who said, you know what, I want to listen in to what this polo thing is, and thank you for watching and listening in, Jim. Go Gauchos. Good times. So back to the action. Again, it's harder to see right now, but that's Tanner Police in the water right now, looking for an open teammate. His open teammate right now is back at the top. That might be Chase Dodd or Tommy Grewell. Tanner Police trying to get ball in the middle, and that's Chase Travisano with a steal.
Stolen by Wyatt Barker.
Wyatt Barker having a good game today. Very good game, Wyatt Barker. That's great.
Great.
I have Taya kind of call some of the play-by-play for the USC team right now, just because
balls up top with Xander.
That's SI's St. Ignatius is Xander. That's Marcus Lockton. I'll do Marcus.
No, and then
Marcus at the ball.
Lockton with the ball.
Right. No, I want.
Now
I'll
back
say,
to Xander.
Right. Whenever Marcus has the ball, I say I know Marcus. Bernardo with a nice save. Xander took a nice shot at goal, but you have Marcus Long. You had Bernardo Marizzi for the save. And
Exclusion on number 20, Chris Aguiloso on USC.
And then we had Chase Travisano trying to take advantage of the 6-on-5. We'll see if UCLA can take advantage of it. That's Chase with the ball right now. Let's see who's in the water right now. That is Tommy Grewell.
Number 12.
That was number 12, Chase Dodd. That's Hayden Nightingale. Hayden Nightingale to Georgia to his left. And, that was a nice job by USC. It's hard to say you had that field block. But,
I think that was, again, Wyatt Barker, number 15.
We've mentioned Wyatt Barker's name a number of times. I bet she's doing a nice job today. Hayden Nightingale trying to stop the ball right now. Number 14, that would be obviously Josh Waldock. That's right. Hayden Nightingale, a freshman last year. I'm confused sometimes.
Pass over to Marcus Longton. They're trying to work in with the center. Shot and goal, Marcus Longton.
It's Marcus Longton. Again, A little love for Marcus Longton. Again, a little extra for the Northern California talent up here because it's really good. Marcus Longton, a strong lefty, Camp Lindo High School, CC United Water Polo, and a nice contribution his first 2 years at USC. Nice job, Marcus. Nice job, Marcus. So that's a 6-4 lead now by the Fight On Water Polo Club. The Fight On Water Polo Club. That would be a nice lead right now, but again, I expect the Los Angeles Water Polo Club to make a nice little comeback because pride is on the line, if not a later start tomorrow morning in particular. So we shall see Tommy Gurrell with the ball right now, and that is number 7, Jean Piero. The ball right now back to Tommy, over to Jake Cavanaugh. Back to Jake, from Tommy back to Jake. That's great defense by USC. Wow.
Nice shot.
Wow, that's what you do. That's what you do. My goodness, that was Jake Cavanaugh just underneath Nick Porter's arms, very squeaked in. Here's the replay. Referee had a good angle of it. Nick didn't necessarily agree, but the referee was right there to see and confirm it. That's tough. But 6-5 lead now for Fight On. And Jake, nice shot from the point there. So I'll let you up. What was that? That was. What would happen there?
Goalie touched the ball and then it hit the lane line, which calls it out of play. So that is the USC's ball.
Oh, okay. Thank you. By the way, I would have made something up if that were me trying to figure out what has happened there. So. Thank you, Taya, once again.
My pleasure.
Okay. So, why don't you tell you who's in the water right now with USC?
We got number 16, Reed Stemler.
Stemler, that's right.
Number 6, Chris Sturtevant. Sorry, I can
never
say his name.
Sturtevant, Marcus Longton.
Marcus Longton. Marcus Longton. Yeah. Josh Waldock.
Wow, that was Jake
Wyatt
Cavanaugh.
Barker.
But Jake Cavanaugh with the field blocker, I put that big paw in the air, and all of a sudden that saved the day for the LA Water Polo Club. Bernardo's looking for an open teammate. He sees Tommy Gurrell, a fabulous water polo season last year, first 2 seasons at UCLA from Cathedral Catholic High School. And John Piero right now, back to Cavanaugh, into the middle, and we have a nice turn,
no call.
But you know, it's hard. You know, it's very subjective as to what is a 6-on-5, what is a kick out, and what is not. So that's tough when you don't get the call, I think. Go. So what happened? Something. So it was a turnover by
Fight On Water Polo Club.
Okay. Right. Not sure what it was. It's hard to see sometimes. But Jean-Pierre to Tommy Gurrell. Tommy Gurrell. Over to Jake Cavanaugh. It's a strong group in there right now. They're working hard.
Nice.
That's Nick Porter, from Australia. Nick Porter, very emotional guy, and he lets you know that he made a solid save and a fine young man. From what people say, a really nice guy.
Yeah,
That's
great
right.
guy.
Love that. That's great. Nothing wrong with being a nice guy.
No.
Marcus Longton, another nice guy. That's right.
Team full of nice guys.
That's right. That's good. That's great. Chris Sturtevant, I got the name right. A little shove off that caused a turnover. So UCLA has the ball again. Wow, that was that was a stop by Nick Porter.
Yeah, stop by Nick Porter.
So that was interesting. Jean Piero tried to just kind of punch it in or something like that. And,
yeah, it's called a tee shot.
Oh, what is a tee shot again?
Basically, you hold the ball in front of you and you try to flick it with your fingers from the bottom up while swimming.
That's beautiful.
So it's kind of like a trick shot. Yeah.
Well, guess what? Nick Porter was ready for it. Nick Porter was ready for it. Thank God for Nick on that play right there for Fight On Water Polo Club. God, I hate saying that, but it's true. That's a great club, and Nick Porter's having a great game. And just a shout out to the coaching staff. That's Marco Pintarek, Casey Moon, Connor Vergie, okay, and Adam Wright for UCLA, Jason Fallitz, and Jack Grover. They say John on my roster. Maybe his real name is John, but Jack Grover, part of the 4-year run at UCLA, part of his 4 or 5 years with 3 national championships and a 58-game winning streak in there somewhere. And that would be Jack Rover and a nice group of guys. I think Chancellor Ramirez and Max Irving, and that's a nice group of boys. But Jack Rover being on the coaching staff has really made a big impact on last year's team.
Didn't he just start this last year? Or 2 years ago?
Very good. But he started 2 years ago, took a year off, played overseas, and came back for this last season, and is coming back for the fall. So he's just a nice connection to a storied past for UCLA, and he gets it in regards to what it takes to win a national championship. And it seemed to work last year somehow, so Jack Rover was definitely part of it. And, of course, the great coaching staff. And, by the way, the coaches don't play water polo. They actually coach it. The players play, and it was the players that ended up having the great season last year. So let's see. Now we are the sun is actually trying to make an impact in the water. That's
Ash Moulton.
With a little face guarding from number 12, Chase Dodd, freshman Chase Dodd. That's 25. That's Jacob Mersep. That's good defense. Good defense, but Mersep still has the ball. 5 meter.
And that's a 5 meter rewarded for Carson Cran's efforts to get the ball off the post.
What happened there? Could you clarify what
Yeah,
happened?
Carson was on a drive.
You'll see a replay probably, I think, here.
No, I don't believe so.
So what? So tell me again what happened there.
So Carson Krams was on the drive, and Jacob Mehrchip tried to pass him the ball over, but Carson's defender grabbed his arm, which is an immediate 5 meter.
Oh, that would happen there. Okay, thank you. Thank God we have a polo player, a star next to me, because I would have made something up that would have made no sense.
So after 11 years, you'd hope know something.
Well, we've got. So we've got. So we've got back in Charlie Tommy Gruel with the ball right now, with number 5 Jack Larson with the ball. Jack Larson looking for an open teammate, looking for Gabe in the water in the middle. Gabe DeCipio. Great defense by USC. That's Ash Moulton.
Exclusion on Ash Moulton for pulling.
Oh, gosh. I wouldn't even know that. Thank God you noticed that what it should be, what it might be. That's great. That's Chase Travisano over to that was Kavanaugh, and that was a score right now.
Freshman Chase Dodd.
Chase Dodd, nice contribution. That was a nice pass from Tommy, number 24, Tommy Gruel. And here's the highlight of that. Nice pass from Tommy over to Chase, just underneath Nick Porter's arm. Again, this game is getting closer. It's 7-6, and it kind of is exactly what we'd expect from a game which means nothing in the scheme of things, but to these boys, don't tell them that, right?
I don't think they'd like that.
Yeah, that's right. Stefan
Vavich with the ball down to Jacob Mehrchip at position 6. Up to Ash Moulton. Tony Nardelli and Carson Krans both in center. Oh. Nice shot and goal, Ash Moulton.
Well, that's hard to stop sometimes. A great goalie like Bernardo Marizzi. You know, it's just when you've got a stud shot like that, sometimes it just doesn't work out for you. But then Bernardo will get perhaps the next one. But here's the replay of that. And we got it's coming at you, right? You know what? You can barely see it. Now, you know what's happening right now? This would, I think, looking at my TV angle here, the sun is in Bernardo's face right now. So maybe it's at a disadvantage now, but in the next 43 seconds, maybe it'll be an advantage for UCLA at the same time. So let's see if UCLA can kind of work this clock a little bit and get a shot on goal for a score. That's Tommy. That's not Tommy. That's Chase Dodd. To Mo Kenny. That's
ball
a tough
stolen
pass.
by number 25, Jacob Mehrchip.
That's right.
He's down on the counter. Ball in to Stefan Vavich. Exclusion called on number 12, Chase Dodd.
So we don't have an exclusion done yet. But the game was saved, right? The play
They
was saved.
still have 10 seconds left on the exclusion. 15 seconds left on the exclusion.
But Bernardo Maritza just stopped a cannon from Jake Earhart, so it's got to hurt. But nice job, Bernardo. Let's see if he can do it one more time with Ash Moulton. With Ash Moulton over to. Wow, that's a great field block. That's a nice field block from, I think that was Felix. That was Felix and a host of thousands there to stop that. Number 17, Chase Travisano. Again, Bernardo Maritzi, a very, very nice half right there, but equally great by matched by the great Nick Porter, USC's goalie, with a very, very fine first half as well. So look, we're going to take a little break here, 2 or 3 minutes, but thank you for listening in. I thank my partner Taya for the play-by-play, especially on the USC side, because I don't know a lot of those kids. Great first half. I can't wait for that second half.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Thank you, Taya.
Right. Thank you.
My partner here, Kevin, just says we're back on the air. So look, as expected, Taya and I called this one. We expect this first half to be as it should. It's an 8-6 game, but the game is even closer than that. Bragging rights and maybe a better time tomorrow morning are on the line. But you know what? Either way, let me just talk about the fact that we're having water polo in the first place, because for most of these families here, it's the first water polo in 2 years that they've seen in person, or many of them, at least a year and a half. So we love this. So I'm happy to have this. Win or lose, we're happy to have you all here. So sprinting for and winning or losing, that was Ash Moulton sprinting with
Jacob Merchep.
And then Mo Kenny for
the trailer.
That's right. Well, I think Mo Kenny did the sprint for UCLA. Yeah, somebody. But it was a USC ball right now. That's Carson Kranz, I know that. So you can take over even in the glare.
Yeah, so we got Stefan Valvich, Jake Earhart, Wyatt Barker, Carson Crayons, Jacob Merchip, and Ash Moulton in for Fight On Water Polo Club.
Okay, nice. Thank you for the level set. Oh, Bernardo just reached out with that paw and knocked that thing out of the air that was going right in there. Who took that shot?
I did not see.
Okay, that's a good shot. That was a very strong shot on goal. That was Cameron Regan. Cameron staying at our house, very nice young man. Parents should be very proud. Mo Kenny with the ball right now. That's Chase Travisano, senior, coming back for his fall season, thankfully. That's a nice pass to the middle. That's tough. That's Jacob Mercep there for the save in the middle there. That was a tough play anyway, but nice job, Jacob. Nick Porter looking for an outlet pass. I'll let Taya kind of take a look and see what she can see.
Outlet pass to Jacob Merchep. Up top now to Carson Crayons. Jake Earhart trying to work with center. Ball to Jacob. Shot and
that never actually made it to Bernardo. I think that was
over
a field
the cage.
block. The field block, and when it hits the ground, when it hits the water, you just don't know what's going to happen sometimes, right?
Yeah, and with the power of the shot, could go anywhere.
Yeah, and a little wave hitting it just wrong or just right. So Cameron Regan right now with Chase Travisano up top.
I went to high school with Cameron Regan.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Yep.
Nice kid. And that's Grant Loth it's Eli in the water.
That's Eli.
Working hard with number 15, which is Wyatt Barker. Working hard in the middle. True freshman working hard in the water. They're trying to feed it in there. Chase Travisano trying to get it in there, but it's tough. It's hard to get it in there when you got great defense, correct?
Correct.
Oh, my goodness. Mike. But you keep trying because it's important to try and get that ball in the middle and set something up that way?
Yeah, you have to read the defense. If defense is crowding your center, then you have to use your outside shooters.
Okay, right. Well, you better convert that if it's not working inside. So right now we'll see wow.
Nice shot by Jake Earhart.
He's that's why he's a special player. I think even represented national team. And we got a little video to watch here. Look at that powerful shot, top of the key. I mean, Bernardo's there staring at the ball too, trying to stop that thing, but that's coming in like a missile sometimes. If it gets just the wrong angle, the wrong angle for him, or the right angle for Jake, you can't stop it sometimes. So, and I remember Jake played for Oaks Christian High School. I remember in high school we got to play him. He's supreme talent back in high school.
Yeah, he's a really talented player.
Very talented. So a lot of kids in the water right now. So that's number 19. I don't even know who that is for UCLA. 19 is not on my roster. Again, I think that's Mark Laurelin. Number 19 is Mark Laurelin, true freshman. A true freshman out of Monte Vista High School. CC United, part of that championship run for the Junior Olympics. So nice job, Mark. Great to have you in the water for this action. Okay, so.
For Fight On, we have Chris Aguiloso, Chris Stuyvesant, Max Miller, Marcus Longton.
That's right, Marcus. That's right.
Xander and Tom McGuire.
Tom McGuire. See, Tom.
Shot and blocked.
So USC has half the team is a Northern California group in the water right now. Kind of fun. We love that.
A lot of NorCal boys.
We love that. Hey, we love that. I'm a NorCal boy. So Giampiero with the ball right now. Giampiero from Naples, Italy. Over to, is that Kavanaugh? Number 4? I can't tell who that is.
That's number 5.
That's Jack Larson from Camp Lindo High School. Local boy. We love that. A lot of Northern California in the water right now. We love that. Mark Laurelin, Northern California. That's tough. Eli trying to get the ball right now. Number 7. Tom McGuire actually playing. I think that was number 7 in the water.
Yes, correct. Tom McGuire.
That's right. Nice job, Tom. Nice job. That's Nick Porter. Nick Porter looking for an outlet pass, so you can take over again.
Back over to Chris Stuyvesant, trying to work for center with Xander moving out. We have Max Miller and set. Ball with Tom McGuire. Tom over to Marcus Longton.
Wow,
back to Tom. Wow. Tom shot.
Wow.
Blocked.
So look, not a lot of time left on that shot clock. So that was an easier one for Bernardo, but you got to stop it. And it's just nice to hear Tom McGuire and Marcus Longton. I've heard that for 7 years. It's kind of fun. So let's see what UCLA can do right now. Jack Larson with the ball right now. Teammates with Tom McGuire and Jack Larson. That's very funny.
Exclusion drawn by Tanner Police on Marcus Longton.
And that's Trey Doughton. Number 21, Trey, and a true freshman.
No, number 23.
No, but on the with the ball no, not a problem. So again, it's not. Let me just change this right now. 21 instead of 27, Trey Doughton, and then who was it? So that's just so I can have that right. And Mark Laurelin is number 17. Got to get those right for the families out there. So again, timeout right now. And it's 9-6 fight on. I know LA Water Polo wants to come back and get a score right here. That's why Coach Wright and folks called the timeout, because it's a key part of the game right now. And a game that means nothing in the scheme of things, but means everything to the kids in the water, because whenever you have these two fine programs in the water and, great rivals and actually great friends, many of them, you want to fight. I mean, by the way, when you play your crosstown rival, what's it like in the water when you get in in high school and college? What's it like when you play your rivals sometimes?
I think it's hard because I like everybody.
I bet you do. Yeah.
So I think our teams are all friends with each other. I think we all get along really well outside of the pool. But once you're in the pool, it's kind of like you have to put your feelings aside, and it's all about just winning.
Well, look, it's important that obviously you all figured it out. You can be friends after the game, before the game, but during the game, it's all business. So Tommy Gruel now with the ball, trying to get 6-on-5 advantage and score right now. Tommy looking for an open teammate. He's got Mo Kenny. Mo Kenny looking at Jake Kavanaugh. Jake Kavanaugh looking for an open. Oh, that's a great shot. Great shot, but even more spectacular block by Nick Porter. Close range. Tommy Gruel right now. That's Tommy looking for an open teammate, and he sees Chase Travisano. That's Chase Travisano with the score from Tommy Gruel. And a host of others just getting the ball too. Mo Kenny was in there at some point as well. So congratulations to Mo, and a little replay right now. And look at that, a little outlet pass, a little shimmy to try and fake out the defender so he could get the ball to his right to his teammate Chase Travisano, senior coming back for the fall season. Thank God. So if you can see any of the action in the water, partner, I'll let you try to take some of the action, because it's tough to see right now.
We have Ash Moulton with the ball, passing over to Carson Kranz, trying to work in with Wyatt Barker in center. Carson to Jake Earhart. Jake Earhart back to Carson. Carson down to Stefan Valvich. Back up to Jake Earhart to Jacob Merchep. Ball stolen over the head by number 4.
Jake Kavanaugh. Jake, nice job, Jake. And then we'll see what happens here. So UCLA is just trying to get back within one and make this an even tighter game. But again, both teams are going to work hard to the end, and I know it'll be a strong finish. But let us see Jack Larson back over to Chase Travisano. Number 24, Tommy Gruel, at the bottom of the pool, being guarded by number 24, Carson Kranz. Now a sophomore, Carson Kranz. Hit Tommy. Jake Earhart just trying to saving a potential score by UCLA. Very creative defensive stop right there. So what's happening right now?
Yeah, we got Carson Kranz down on the counterattack. Looking now up to Stefan Valvich. Now over to Jacob Merchep, trying to work for center with Wyatt Barker. Ball back to Stefan Valvich. Now up top with Jake Earhart. Back to Stefan. Working the two of them. Into Ash. And a contra foul.
Okay. Well, look. Thank God she's here, because I can't see anything on that side of the pool. By the way, just a little observation. The sun is in Nick Porter's eyes right now, so that's got to help the Bruins right now, I would think, right? Because you got to see. I think seeing is important as your goalie, so the sun is kind of in his face. So we'll see. So Felix is in the middle there. Felix in the middle right there.
And ball stolen by Nick Porter.
Okay. With the host of others there, number 15, Wyatt Barker, and I think that might have been, I know who else was with him.
We have a ref's timeout because the clock stopped working.
You know, we've had a couple of frustrating issues today just with the clock, but you know what? I'm not about to complain about any clock, because I'm having a ball announcing these games. Number 2, it's important that we realize that it's just fun to have water polo going on right now, because without water polo, these boys, have not as much to do, and us fans of the sport don't have as much to do. It's great to have everybody together, and it's if you got a clock issue, it's the reality of the sport sometimes. So that's cool. So how often do you make it up to, besides polo, do you come up to Northern California much as a family or as over the years? Because we love having this polo in Northern California, which is an extra treat for us because we always seem to have stuff in Southern California.
Yeah, I love coming to Northern California, but I'm not here that much unless if it's for water polo.
So what is? Well, I think we're going to take a little break in the action right now. So wait, again, you've had JOs up here in Northern California before.
Yes.
That's kind of fun for you to come up from Southern California to Northern California. You played. Actually, you might not have played Cal up here.
Yeah, we played Cal. We played Cal up at Cal this year.
Okay.
And that was really fun. It's cool to see where all your friends and go to school after playing against or with them throughout.
That's great. Well, look, this is extra fun. If the fans could see the nice shot that Taya, right? I don't want to butcher your
No, it's all right. Yeah, it's Taya.
The beautiful shot we have in lovely Marin County, Marin Catholic, the Indian Valley campus in Novato, California. What a great place to play polo. And we're so happy to have you all here. So look, we might be a few minutes, perhaps not. 1:18 left in the third period. I think we're back in action. So we will not take a little break. And we will see what's happening right now. So just to level set us here, 9-7, Fight On Water Polo Club over LA Water Polo Club. It's Fight On's ball right now with unclear, poor scoreboard, but I saw about a minute and a half left in the period.
Minute 18.
1:18 left in the period. I know that LA is going to try and stop the ball from getting obviously into the goal because that's what you want to do. But we'll see if they can do it. USC's on a little roll right now, so we'll see. So why don't you take over what you see right now, Tim?
So we got Nick Porter looking for Jacob Merchep. There's exclusion called for arm holding from number 4 on UCLA's team. Ball's down at position 6 with Ash. Down up top to Jacob Merchep, then to Stefan Valvich. Now Jake Earhart back down to Ash Moulton. Up to Stefan Valvich. Jake Earhart shot and blocked by Bernard.
That was a great stop by Bernardo Morizzi. I love saying that name, Bernardo Morizzi. With Giampiero, I love saying it, Di Martire, with actually my own Giorgio Alessandria. That's a nice group of at least Italians on that team. I love that. But I love saying it. So we've got a pause in the action. Again, a frustration of a scoreboard issue, but that's the reality of just getting the kinks out of the first polo tournament in basically 2 years for many of these teams. So we're just happy with how much we can try to get done, with the scoreboard issues. So no biggie. So what I'm going to ask Kevin is maybe we will take a quick break until we can just realize we got some polo action coming to you. So let's take a break, Kevin. action right now. The polo is going on right now. That's Mo Kenny looking for an open teammate. The action is in the middle of the pool right now. Number 13, Felix in the water trying to get that pass at a nice position so he can score. That was a nice stop by Nick Porter right there on a very strong shot by Mo Kenny. That's MPSF Freshman of the Year, Mo Kenny from
Newport Beach.
What a great community. What a great town. Yeah. Nice family, too, by the way. Who's this now? Why don't you take over the play-by-play?
Ball's up about half with Ash. Down to Jacob Merchep. Ball stolen by Chase Dodd, number 12.
Chase Dodd? Hey, that's a freshman with that steal right now. So you got 8 seconds left, 7 seconds left. We'll see what could happen. Let's see what we can do. Tommy Gruhl, open shot. Mo Kenny with a nice shot on goal, but again, Nick Porter there for the save. Nice job, Nick, and a great shot by Mo Kenny with a great pass from Tommy. But look, let's finish this quarter off with 9-7. Fight on water polo over LA Water Polo Club. An incredibly wonderful match so early in the season, and we'll take a couple minutes off and get ready for the fourth quarter. Thank you. So look, shout out to the staff here, Kevin and Luis and Jeff and all the folks that have put this production together. So thank you very much. Just a quick update, by the way. I don't know if you saw, I was lucky enough or dumb enough to be up at 2:20 in the morning to watch the U.S. men's Olympic team play Italy, a team they lost to in a brutal loss a little earlier in the Olympics, come back and win 7-6, and they'll be playing Croatia for 5th place, which is far better than the 10th or 12th place finish that they had a couple of 5 years ago in the Olympics. So kind of nice. Can you believe that I was up at 2:20 in the morning watching it? So
that is way past my bedtime.
So look, fourth quarter coming, and thank God for Taya to take over when she does, because the play-by-play is important, especially in the sun on the USC side on the far side. But we've got, is that Jacob Merchep?
Yeah, Jacob Merchep and Tanner Police.
Oh, you saw Tanner. Okay. From, where's he from?
He went to Corona Del Mar.
Corona Del Mar. What a nice kid.
Yeah, very nice kid.
So that's a UCLA victory on that sprint. It's Giorgio Alessandri at point, looking for an open teammate. Being guarded by Stefan Vavic. Back to Giorgio. That was over to Jean-Pierre to Giorgio. Giorgio is looking for an open teammate. He finds nobody right now. He sees Hayden Nightingale. Hayden looking for an open teammate. Giorgio Georgia driving right now. Oh, nice shot on goal. But Nick Porter with the stop over to teammates.
That is to Jake Earhart, and down at one we have Stefan Volvich in center. There's Tony Nardelli, and getting posted up right now is Carson Kranz. Carson Kranz with the ball, ordinary foul, and we got Jacob Merchep down at the bottom and Ash Moulton up top.
That's terrific.
So Jacob over to Stefan. Exclusion called on number 7.
Number 7 would be Giampiero Di Martire from Naples. So 6-on-5 now. For USC. We'll see what they can do to stop this thing. A lot of hands up right now. Merchep with the ball. Oh, that was tough. It's a nice play.
Goal by Carson Kranz from the post, and pass was from Stefan Volvich at the position 1.
So Carson Kranz there with the slam dunk right there on a nice pass. So thank you. And get there.
Yeah, so Jacob crossing it over to Stefan. Stefan bringing the ball in and seeing Carson open on the post for a slam dunk.
That's good. You could just tell that these boys know each other a little bit, or getting to know each other very quickly. So that's Giorgio at the point looking for an open teammate. Shoves Stefan Vavic out of the way.
Well, Stefan Volvich and Carson Kranz were high school teammates as well.
At Loyola. That's a nice pass from Giorgio to
Gabe. Gabe DiCipolo. Nice pass from Giorgio to Gabe, but a nice stop by Nick Porter. It's tough. A nice move like that, but Nick was there for the save. I commend Gabe for the turn on that, but Nick for the big save. Yeah, Carson Kranz posted up with the ball at Jacob Merchep. Down over to Jake Earhart.
That's Giorgio guarding him. Jake Earhart.
And Stefan Volvich. Now Tony Nardelli's in center. Ball with Jake Earhart, shot and goal.
Wow.
Nice bar down near side.
Wow, what can you do right there? Bernardo's trying. Jake Earhart, just a spectacular shot right there. Not much more you can do than just watch that thing sail by right now over your extended fingertips. Entire shift change for UCLA right now. Let's see what this group can do to get this thing back to within a 2 or 3 goal lead. Takes a first goal to do it. So Mo Kenny in the water right now. That's that's Chase Dodd.
We got Eli
in the water right now. And number 19, that's Mark Laureland, true freshman Mark Laureland.
And
Mark Rule with Garrett with number 2. That's not Garrett Griggs for sure. In the middle.
That's
there.
Eli. Number 2's Eli.
Number 2's Eli. Thank you.
Correct.
That's a 5-meter.
5-meter drawn on Xander Lancel.
And that was a nice job by the true freshman Eli to turn Xander to try and draw a 5-meter. And you've got Tommy Gruel right now to see if he can get one on Nick Porter.
Nice block by Nick Porter.
That's right. Nick Porter with the stop. And when he's on, he's on. He's a terrific polo player. But we'll see. You still have some time on the clock, I believe. Or is that done? There's no 6-on-5 anymore, right?
No, there's even strength.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay, so Tommy has the ball. Looking for Mark Laureland, the 6-on-5 advantage right now. Is that right?
Yeah. Chris Aguiloso excluded on the drive.
Okay, thank you. Let's see if we can get a score here. Mark Laureland, freshman Mark Laureland with Tommy. That's Tommy to Mo Kenny. Mo Kenny, MPSF freshman of the year. Wow, it's good deep. That looked good to me, but obviously you need the whole ball in the goal, right? That's it is. That looked close, but you got to have the whole ball in the thing. Okay, well, obviously the referee was there to see that did not go in. Marcus Longton, the ball you can check over when you see with what you can see.
Ball in. Max Miller trying to get it out, but with the crash from UCLA. Oh, it's still going.
That's Tommy Gruel.
Tommy Gruel with the steal.
That's right. So let's see if the LA Water Polo Club can get that goal to get themselves within a few goals. Great game. Can't take away the great game right now. But a lead by Fight On. A great lead by Fight. That's Mark Laureland, true freshman. Wow, 5 meter.
Another 5 meter.
That's Eli. But you know what? Freshman Mark Lorland from Monte Vista High School in Danville, California, CC United Polo. That was a nice pass to the middle. You got Eli and a 5 meter shot by Chase Dodd. Let's see if he can get it by Nick Porter. The freshman Chase Dodd, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Nice shot.
That's pretty good, huh? So Chase Dodd would be from
Huntington Beach.
Huntington Beach.
Yeah, he went to Huntington Beach High School.
That's great. The great Huntington Beach High School. So look, with a great history, Huntington Beach. So, but again, that's the 11-8 score within 3 right now, with about 4:22 left in the match. All it takes is another goal by UCLA, LA Water Polo Club, and you've got yourself a ball game. So let's see if they can stop the Trojans right now. Let's see. We shall see. Fight-On's got the ball. And
nice shot and goal by Stefan Valvich up top.
Wow. That is tough. You know, Bernardo's an excellent, fabulous goalie, but sometimes, a shot on goal just...
Yeah, you can see Stefan wanted the respect from Bernardo, but saw him not looking, so he took the shot.
Well, and when that ball hits that water, it just does funny things. And that goalie doesn't know what's going to happen when that ball hits that water, when it takes a funny shot, and that's what happened right there. And Bernardo did his best, but that ball skip shot under his arm, and that's a tough one. So we'll see what UCLA can do right now, Taya. We'll see. We got Jake Kavanaugh on the water right now. Looking for, that's an advantage now. Chase Dodd getting
Tony Nardelli
Chase Davasano.
Excluded.
Tommy Gruel, with number 13, Felix. So that's Tommy over to Chase, back to Tommy, and that's Mo to Jake Kavanaugh. Wow, that's a nice shot by Jake. Nick Porter there for the save, but you know what? It went right through his hand because that was a powerful shot. It was like a missile shot at him right now. So we'll see what the changes UCLA makes right now. We'll see. But I think it's important right now to get a stop. It does us no good, and it does UCLA no good to get a score, but equalized by a fight-on score at the same time. So why don't you take over and tell us what's happening on the SC side?
Exclusion called on Makoto Kenny, drawn by Marcus Longton. We got Stefan Valvich with the ball, down to position 1 with Chris Duavant. Back up to Stefan Valvich, now to Josh Waldock. Over to Marcus Longton, down to Chris, shot and goal, number 6 on Fight-On Club, Chris Duavant.
That is quality polo. That's the way you work it around the perimeter for an open shot. So here's a little replay.
Yeah, and this is one of the hardest blocks for a goalie to make because it's from one side to another.
Well, yeah. Well, Tay would know because I can't even swim barely. But I believe it. I absolutely believe it. So, again, a score with a match by another score by USC does UCLA no good.
Exactly.
So we shall see if we get a score here. Tommy Gruel right now in the water with Tommy in the water looking for an open team. That's a lot of pressure out there, really forcing UCLA out of their play. I mean, the shot clock's down to 13 seconds, and they've barely got into their play yet. That's Jake Kavanaugh. Jake, nice shot.
Strong shot.
And ball is in the hands of
Nick Porter.
Xander Lansel to Nick Porter. And I'll have my partner take over with Marcus Longton at the ball right now.
Yeah, pass from Nick Porter to Marcus Longton, now up top to Stefan Valvich. Back down to Marcus Longton, trying to work into center with number 22, Jake Carter, true freshman this year at USC.
And then Bernardo comes out, timeout. Bernardo has the ball, but I think we're going to have a shift change by the Bruins. And Coach Wright calls a full timeout, it looks like. And just keep in mind, this is a game amongst two great rivals. It means everything in the world to them because they're playing each other. But in the scheme of things, again, these are just two teams that are just trying to get their feet wet to figure out what they have in front of them. I'm sure Coach Pintarik And Coach Ryder just getting a lot of combinations in there early in the summer because you don't even know what you have right now. How hard is that?
I don't know how they do it.
That's right. I don't know how they do it either. Well, how about this? Why don't you tell me about Coach Pintarek, who is your coach as well? What's he like as a coach?
Yeah, we have the same coaching staff for the men's and women's side, and I think that Pinta is a great coach for both programs. I think he knows the balance between men's and women's, and I love him as a coach. I don't think I could have asked for a better one at USC, especially with everything happening, and everyone seems to love him.
That's great. That's great. Nothing wrong with that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Good for you. Thank you, Taya. That's John Piero right now with the ball over to now let's try to. That's Tanner Police with the ball, I believe.
Yeah, that's Tanner
that's
up
right.
top.
Up top to Max Burke.
Now to
Max
Mark
Burke.
Lorland.
Yeah, Mark Lorland, freshman Mark Lorland. That's right. We'll see if Tanner get a score in there. That's a nice stop by Nick Porter. It's tough right now. Let's see what the LA Water Polo Club can do right now. But you just tell that the fight on water polo defense has really stepped up in the fourth period because I think they've scored maybe one goal now for the Bruins. So John Piero getting his first collegiate polo right now, and
we have freshman Aiden. Yes, ball went into center with Wyatt Barker, but
a host of
LA Water Polo Club's defense came.
A host of thousands smothering that ball.
Yes,
that was Tanner Police, and that was Jean Piero from Naples. Mark Lorland, I think, was part of that defensive stand right there. That's great. 6-on-5 advantage right now.
Exclusion on number 11 freshman.
Number 11
Aiden
freshman
Watson.
Aiden Watson. Great. That's your number 7. That's Jean Pierre right now. Jean Pierre looking for Mark Lorland. He finds Mark Lorland, true freshman. And that's Tanner Police. Tanner Police over to Trey Doughton. Oh, nice try. Well, nice try. I think he tried to bat that one in there out of the air and almost went in, but turnover, change of possession. Possession goes over to the Fight On Water Polo Club. So finishing strong here is important. Last 45 seconds. You got Tanner Police there with Ash Moulton. Ash Moulton looking for an open teammate. I don't think Fight On's in need to get another score right now. A nice way to end the game for Fight On, not needing another score right now. So that's good. That's good. And we'll see if UCLA can get a final score right now with this young group in the water right now. Nothing but a bunch of young kids in the water, all freshmen or sophomores in there. Kind of cool to see that. See the youth of UCLA being used right now. Let's see, Jean Piero. That's Jean Piero. Oh, that's a nice save, and I think that's the game. I think that's the game right now, and game over. Well, look, what a pleasure it has been to coach, to actually announce, I think 5 straight games for me, or 5 out of 7 games, but Taya, right? I didn't butcher that beautiful name.
Yes, Taya.
Thank God Taya saved the day because she knew everybody on the USC team and most everybody on the LA team. So, Taya, before you go, thank you very much. And did you enjoy yourself, Dan?
Yeah, this is so fun.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you're wonderful. You got a
Thanks
career
for picking me out of the
stage. Well, you know what? It was my friend Jeff Woodhead that did that. So, Taya, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Have a good evening. I can't wait to broadcast another game with you. Okay?
All right, hopefully
Thanks so
soon.
much. So before I sign off, thank you to everybody that had a part in this. And again, there's a chance to, again, show some little love. Thank you. Good to see you. Show a little love on the website and teamstream. What is it? What does that say? Teamstreamgame.com. Teamstreamgame.com. A lot of people went into debt actually to do this today. We love the fact that they did that. Thank you to bring Polo back. And I am done for the evening. Luis was a stud. Kevin was a stud, and the entire staff. Thanks very much. Have a great evening and go. And my name is George Alessandria. Thank you very much for listening in. And these are great folks that surrounded me. So have a good evening. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.